Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mama Lanjana, and I am here to tell you which capital structure is best for your business, Anglo Minerals Incorporated. These capital structures are based on a debt ratio of 0%, 10%, 20%, 35%, 45%, 55%, and 65%. With the aid of these two graphs to my left and to my right and the table just behind me, my fellow analysts will be explaining them to you to choose which capital structure is best for your business.
Good day, my name is Jamie Carlos and I will explain the relationship between debt ratio and expected EPS. On the y-axis, that's measured in expected EPS, and on the x-axis is measured in the debt ratio is measured. The curve represents the expected EPS. Increase in debt ratio results in an increase in expected EPS. The optimal debt ratio is measured at 65%. As the debt levels increases, financial leverage increases. Hence, there is an increase in financial risk. Thank you.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mariko Beka. I'm here to present the relationship of coefficient variation and debt ratio. On the y-axis, there's coefficient variation, and on the x-axis, there's debt ratio. The coefficient variation is the measure of the variability relative to the mean, which is EPS. Therefore, the greater the coefficient variation is, the greater the variation will be. If we look at this graph, we can say that the increase of the risk results in the increase of the leverage. And on this curve, there's this line called coefficient variation, that on below of it there's business risk and above of it there's financial risk. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Fahima and I'll be doing the main findings. As demonstrated, the expected EPS increases as the debt ratio increases, meaning that both debt and equity maximization. So therefore, for the company Anglo Minerals Inc., the debt-equity ratio is well balanced. As seen on this graph, there's a positive correlation between the coefficient variance and the debt ratio, meaning that as financial leverage increases, the business risk increases, both financial and business.
Hi guys, I'm Amber Daniels and I will give you recommendations on which is the best optimal structure, looking at two strategies: your maximization of EPS, which is your profit maximization, and your maximization of share price, which is your wealth maximization. So when you look at the maximization of EPS, you look at your highest value, which is 18.33 at 65%. That will be your optimal capital structure, will be 65%. When looking at your share value, how to determine share value, you ask? Share value is determined by dividing your EPS by the required rate of return. So, maximization of wealth is at 65% optimal structure at 114.56. So, which strategy do we use? Wealth or profit? We go with wealth because this is indebted with return and risk, and this would also showcase what the stakeholders would like to return as a minimum.
Thank you for your time. As my fellow analysts have said, choose the capital structure at 65% to get the maximum EPS and maximum share value. This will ensure that your company, Anglo Minerals Incorporated, gets the best in what they do. Thank you for your time.